Hey, I'm Jadyn. I play football at Hardin Valley Academy, and this is the No Playbook podcast.
All right. Thank you so much for checking out the show. It's the podcast featuring real recruiting stories from here in East Tennessee. Today, Jadyn Dehart here from East Tennessee talks about just what it's like going through that whole recruiting process. He recently decommitted from Georgia Southern, so he talks about that decision process and what he's looking for as he is about to sign with somebody as he is a part of the 2027 recruiting class. Very interesting interview. Make sure you stick around for the whole thing. This episode is sponsored by Stinnett Collision, with locations in Maryville and Sevier County, now also in Morristown. Reach out to them if you're in need of automotive repair. Getting to Jadyn right after this. Hang on.
Hi, I'm Zach Stinnett, third-generation owner of Stinnett Collision. As a proud supporter of Tennessee athletics, we know that every game counts. When a collision puts you out of play, we're here to get you back in the game. Family owned since 1965, Stinnett Collision now has locations in Maryville and Sevierville. With double the space and a team of certified technicians, we'll tackle your repairs and get you back on the road in no time. Don't let a collision sideline you. Visit Stinnett Collision today.
So what's going on today?
No, nothing. I had 7-on-7 today, calm little day.
Yeah. What's it like joining a new team?
I mean, it's kind of fun, meet new people, meet new coaches, so
Yeah,
it's pretty fun.
So for the listeners, so you have been with Alcoa, now you have transferred to Hardin Valley, right?
Yeah, so I was at Alcoa my whole life, and then I ended up moving to William Blount, playing my sophomore and junior season at William Blount. Now I'm at Hardin Valley because I've moved houses.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's got to be tough. You're a junior, about to be a senior. I actually moved states when I was a junior, so even moving from the Blount County area to Hardin Valley's got to be tough.
Yeah, it's definitely different.
You were you able to make friends quick?
Yeah, I have a few friends. I kind of knew a few people, so it was kind of from there.
And having football though, that's like a kind of built-in community. That's a great part.
Yeah.
But yes, I just kind of wanted to talk to you about your recruiting, what's going on with that. I do think it's interesting moving so late in your high school career, setting up for what's going to be your final season in high school with a brand new team. How do you manage your training though around all that? Because I would imagine you have something outside of what you get at football practice. What do you do there for athletic training?
So I train pretty much almost every day. I go to school. We have workouts in the morning at 6:50 a.m. So we do that, and then we go to school, and then after school, usually I go train. So
You just hit the gym, or
yeah,
you work with like D1 or Triple F?
so yeah, I go to D1. I go to D1, and then after D1, we'll go to the field or something, do like routes on air.
Who are
So
you
I'm really
working with?
doing. I work with DJ. Yeah. So I usually do like 2 to 3 weights a day, and then I'll do like 1 or 2 like skill sessions.
Mm-hmm. So what is your kind of specialty? Is it route running? Is it speed? What is it?
I'd say route running and speed are probably my biggest two. Those are my biggest two right there.
Yeah,
Route running and speed.
right on. So let's get to the recruiting thing. Like, what has that process been like? Kind of how early did schools start reaching out to you?
So I had Chattanooga was the first real school to ever reach out to me. Like the end of my sophomore year, I kind of started talking to them, and they kind of always followed me through all the way through my junior year.
Was that Coach Wright?
Nah, it was a recruiter. Um, his name, I can't think of it. It's like Coach Price or something like that. Yeah, but he followed me, and there was a girl too recruiter that followed me like for a long time. Like I was supposed to, so like when at the end of my junior season, I ended up in a group home where like I had to get adopted. So like I lost a lot of contact with a lot of people. So then I had to regain like and find all the coaches I was talking to. So it's kind of like I haven't talked to the Chattanooga coach in probably like 2 months since they offered me.
Hmm.
So it's been like because they came to our school not too long ago.
Yeah. Um,
Yeah,
I asked because
so
I had Coach Rusty Wright on the podcast a couple of years ago. But I would imagine that had its own challenges in and of itself, joining the group home and everything in the middle of your high school career.
yeah.
Um, Again, still having football though, that community that you get to be a part of, that's got to be something that helps you get through all that tough stuff.
Yeah. It definitely was a holdback. It held me back a little bit, from all the training and the work I could have been putting in while I was there. I was obviously not able to, but when I got out, I made sure I made up for it.
Excellent. So you recently decommitted to Georgia Southern, um, and now you said you have narrowed it down to about three schools. What is the thing specifically that you're looking for where you're actually going to go and sign officially? Is it, proximity to home? Is it play style? The coach relationship? Anything?
I had a good connection with Coach Mizell from Georgia Southern. No, he's not a bad guy. Um, but I'm looking to go, you know, maybe play my first year of college, but mainly to go develop, get stronger, get faster. You know, that's my main thing I'm going for.
Yeah. So with you saying that, I wonder how big a part the strength and conditioning coach at these big time universities has in the recruiting process.
Um, this like, could you repeat that question for me?
So like
You-
the strength and conditioning coach at a school, like how big a part does that role play in where you're going to sign?
I mean, it plays a big one because, like, obviously, I want to get strong. I don't want to just sit around, give 50% in the weight room. I want somebody that's going to be on my tail, making sure I'm working, getting everybody stronger.
Yeah. So is it public knowledge? Have you shared yet the three schools that you've narrowed it down to?
Nah, I have not actually.
Okay. Do you have an idea of when you are going to sign?
Um, I mean, I probably won't sign here. Like, I'll probably sign maybe depends on the recruiting at the end of my senior year of football season.
Okay.
So that's probably where I'm at with it.
Gotcha. Well, how about this? Could you share, are there any cool stories you've had or interesting connections with any coaches that are household names even?
Like just straight college coaches.
Yeah, like if you've if you don't want me to mention this, I'll take it out, but your connection with Matt Rule um at Nebraska.
Mhm.
Or coach at UNLV. Folks around here know him well. So, like, is there anybody that has really kind of blown your hair back just with anything they've said so far?
Uh, Coach Mizell at Georgia Southern. That's really how he got me in because he was just like a funny guy. Like he's a cool dude. He was just like always joking and just having fun times when we was on the phone and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, excellent. How do you like it out in Hardin Valley so far?
It's cool. It's definitely a good environment. It's a really big school, like really big. Um, good people around me, so it's a good thing.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. So I worked at that D1 there at Hardin Valley for a few years, so I know that
Okay.
area pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about you personally? What's something that very few people know about you?
Uh, I'm a very caring person. Um, you know, I like to see other around me win. Yeah, I
Yeah.
like I like to see other people achieve what their goals and stuff. So
What about like, is there a personal hobby or anything like that?
probably fishing.
Cool.
I like
Yeah.
fishing a lot.
You say you like to see other people succeed around you. Have you been there long enough to see, is there anybody at Hardin Valley that you've been particularly impressed with? And you're like, this dude needs to get seen. People are going to know his name uh, in the next year or two.
Probably definitely our quarterback. Our quarterback's pretty good. Um, we have another dude named Nick Rivers. He's really fast. He runs like a 10-4, 10-5 and 100. He's really fast. I feel like if he takes football serious, he'll probably be like a really good wide receiver.
Right on. And so one last question. Everyone gets this on the show. Share with me an unforgettable sports memory, something that, when you're like 80 years old, you can still close your eyes and picture perfectly.
My eighth grade year, I had my two friends. They actually were not able to play in the playoff game, and one of them was our punter, so he didn't play, and I got put at punter. So I was at punter, and we was on our 10-yard line, and I had to punt. I win the game. I was like, I'm not gonna punt. So coach, thinking I'm finna punt it, I just got the ball and took off with it and scored.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Did you actually practice any punts though, just in case?
Nah, I just ran off with it.
There you go. There you go. Completely fooled the other team.
Yeah.
Right on. Very good, man. I'm gonna put this together and I'll have it out in a couple weeks, okay?
All right. Thank
Thanks,
you.
dude. Appreciate your time.
You too.